I have well, pretty much a mother plant here in about a 3-gallon squat pot. The pot's definitely too small for this plant. This plant will have a hard time getting any bigger because it's in too small of a pot. I'm surprised it got this big in this little pot. It needs probably a 10-gallon, maybe even a 20-gallon would be optimal for it to really grow full size. I have some growing in 40-gallon pots, and they are huge. The mother plants are huge. But people have purchased them from us, and they don't know what to do with all the babies. They start out with something like this, and they plant it, and it grows big, and it gives off lots of babies, and they don't know what to do with the babies. And one customer recently said she wanted to ship some to a friend, and she was asking me for advice on how to do that. So that's what this video is about. And the reason it's important, most people will do it wrong. In fact, there's someone that is selling these Barbadensis Miller Stockton variety aloe vera plants, and they are making it look like it's coming from us, and someone actually wanted their money back because it didn't show up in good condition. It showed up kind of rotted because they had wrapped it up in wet paper towels and stuff like that. I said, wait a second, you want your money back? You didn't get that from us. Well, aren't you the only ones that have Stockton, variety? Well, yeah, but people buy them from us, so now they might be selling them online, and they are selling them. You can't be sure they're the authentic Stockton variety. So what I'm doing here, I got one of the babies in here. You won't be able to really see it. I'm digging my fingers deep in the dirt, and I'm wiggling it out gently. One thing that often happens if I get too aggressive and not patient enough, I break the leaves, and I can't stand that. So this one came out nice, and I'm going to peel that bottom leaf off because it's kind of a straggly one there. And now this thing is nice and cleaned up. At this point, normally outside, I'd rinse it. I'm going to take it in the sink behind me because I got most of the dirt off it. And I'm going to get rid of any dirt and bugs, things that would, make the state frown if I was trying to cross state lines shipping it in the mail. They don't want bugs going from one state to another. In some places, it may be illegal to ship to a certain state. I don't really know all the rules, honestly. Well, I actually don't really know any of them. But I have shipped plants to people that haven't made it because the dogs have sniffed it out, and they said, no, you can't do that. Others have asked me, and they said, can we inspect it? And I asked them, I said, well, what if I said yes? Well, then we open it up and this and that. And what if I say no? They said, well, then we continue to send it to the customer. I said, okay, no, you can continue to send it to the customer. Oh, boy. So I'm going to let this dry. It's wet now. They don't need water because they have water in the leaves. It's a succulent. They'll be just fine a few days in the mail, probably even weeks. They'd probably survive and still plant and grow. But no point in them being out of the ground for more than a couple days. All right, I'll let these dry and then I'll show you how we wrap them for shipping. I'm Dr. Michael Haley with Haley Nutrition, picking up where we left off, preparing these for shipping. They're pretty dry now, and I'm using butcher paper. I'm just going to set them in here like this, bring this end up, and roll them up. Now, there's the top of the leaf right there. That's how it's going to look. Now, I try to make it as easy for the customer not to mess it up as possible, so I'm going to fold the piece of tape so there's a little pull tab. And that's how it's going to go in the package, so they'll probably find this and peel it open. Let me do another one. That one's kind of got a long root. Find the top of the leaves. There it is. Boom. Just like that. And someone's going to get all of these today. They only ordered one. But it's not a pup shipping day. It's a make video day. And what am I going to do with all these extras? Stick them in a box. And they'll be nice and protected, dry in the package. Nothing's gonna rot. Voila. Thanks for checking it out.